Hey, welcome to the Minty Chat. We're on another episode of our Let's Create series over at our campground this morning. Just kind of driving around, giving you guys a sneak peek. I would do a little off camera, and I went live for the first time. If you guys check that out, it doesn't have any audio. I fixed that situation, but I figured I'd make another episode and finish this place up. So it's coming along pretty good. Made all these campers here. They need a few spots. I'm gonna make like a couple cabins. I already put this one in place up here. I'm just gonna drive up here and show you. It looks pretty cool up here. So the John Deere, that's gonna be like a little thing to drive around for the campground, kind of like doing maintenance and stuff. But I figured this would be like the cream of the crop for the camp, all the way at the end, and then I created like this little walkway going down to a cove area. I like this. This looks pretty cool. I drove the ferry by and it doesn't like hit it at all, so there's enough room for it. So I think that's gonna be a pretty cool area. I gotta smooth that out a little bit more, and I think I'm gonna try and do a little more landscaping. I might have this all a hill right here, and then more of like a steeper hill kind of going up here. But that's kind of stay like that for a little bit. I want to finish kind of going around the rest of the campground. I know it's weird. It's January 1st and we're working on the campground. But hey, when the summertime rolls around, this is going to be done. And all we have to do is enjoy it. And there's plenty of stuff to build in this town too. There's going to be a lot of farm creating stuff in the springtime and stuff. So this is like the office and like the maintenance area. So we got the old Ford, we got the John Deere, we got the old Cummins dump truck, and we got a Kubota front loader out back. It has the mowing deck, it has the backhoe, and right here we got some extra stone that goes around for the dirt road. Just extra maintenance. We got a little dock over here. A little bench. But I think this came out pretty cool. It's just one of the bridge mods, but we got like that sailboat. We got the beach area. I'm kind of making like a replica of like a campground that I would go to as a kid. I'm kind of getting inspiration off of that, but I think this came out pretty cool. I like that. We got like a staircase right there. A little ramp right here going up to the cars. So I'm going to continue on with those campgrounds and see how far we can get around. I'd like to finish this off in this episode. So over at the entrance, I'm wondering how far out we should come. Because obviously we have these two right here, and I can't put anything behind it. So we might have it kind of go like this. And I don't know, I might have like another little road. It doesn't seem like it's going to be big enough, but then I kind of like it not too big because I don't want to have a bunch of the mods in one area, but we'll see how it goes. It's not the levelest spot for it, but it'll do. Alright, let's make this area look better. So we got our fire pit, which is a little far off now that I think about it, but I might just have the woods line come over here. Alright, let's continue on with some trees. I like the birch trees in this game, they look pretty good. That's cool, it has like a curve in it. And put those next to each other. It's pretty much just filling in empty spots. Going a little like crazy on dropping trees. Oh, that's huge. We're gonna put this one right there. I'm gonna put some of these bushes in. I think this place is gonna look really cool when I'm all done with it. I mean, it already does look really cool, but it's hard looking at something so nice and then like across the road there's still like this blank looking area. Recently, my new favorite thing to do is watch my previous videos that I've done and see the difference that it's come so far. Definitely a lot easier using the mouse for putting grass and stuff down compared to the controller. Which I use the controller like 90% of the time. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this driveway out a little bit, and then I'm going to put the camper back sideways. Yeah, that's alright. I'll just have a little bit of a hill. Well, let's get the camper fixed. There it goes. Alright, well, do something like that. Let's have it like over here more. Get rid of this one. Let's give these guys a grill. And these guys are gonna drive this. And nobody's in there. Just a car. I like doing the logs for like some chairs around the fireplace. I'll give them a table and we'll do a couple chairs. And that'll probably be good for like decoration. Just kind of finish up some groundwork now. Okay, yeah, I like this. Let's put some paint down, and I don't want to do shrubs or bushes, but it's like a little too open still. I like these to be a little more private. I don't know, maybe I will do something with shrubs. Is there a side that looks better than the one? Yeah, we want to go the other way. Yeah, I'm not going to do it on this side, I'm just going to do it on this side. But I'm going to go a little further with it. There it goes. Alright, what does that look like going by? Could put a couple bushes right there, and then I think that will be good. This little area needs to be softened out. That looks better. So as we're walking up to it, that's pretty well hidden. I like that. I think that'll do for now. There's definitely going to be a lot of grass to mow in the springtime. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that ground needs to be worked a little bit more. That's alright though. I'm going to put in a tent right here too. Alright, let's put a tent in right there, and I think put a couple more trees in behind it, and that'd be good for this camping spot. I'm just gonna put in a little walkway going down to the water, and I think that'd be good for this area. Oh, I'll probably put a bench down here. I'm just gonna put like a regular bench. I think that will be good enough. I don't have to go too fancy over here. Alright, so we got our walkway down. I'm gonna put in a couple more trees. Alright, I'm gonna do another campsite right here. But I'm not gonna put anything in this one. I'm gonna leave it empty. Just not every campsite has to be full. Sides, I'm gonna do like probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and then I'm gonna do another one on the corner right here. So it's, I don't know, it's a pretty good sized campground, I think. And I don't think I'm gonna mess with the ground at all. But like I said, coming over here, I think I'm gonna drag this ground out, make it more of a hill. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm gonna kind of soften this up a little bit. And then I'm gonna bring the driveway up a little bit more. Actually, I'm gonna slope it. So if we do that to about here, that'll work out good. I like that. Work this area back in. Okay. Well, actually, before I do that campsite, I'm gonna finish laying down this road. That way I can't screw up the road before I get the campsites done. I'm designing it kind of like a one-way. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. I might keep it like that. I'm only gonna do like one strip of road. Okay, I like that. Alright, how's that looking? It's definitely a good sized campground. Alright, let's have it start turning some more. Hopefully I can line this up pretty good. Well, I'm just gonna have this go straight for a little while. Don't really need to turn it till the end. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Oh, that's gonna work out just fine. Yeah, I can make that work. I'm happy with that. Well, there we go. The whole circle around the campground is complete. Let's put some more trees in, block them off, kind of. I mean, it's kind of hard telling right now because a lot of the trees don't have leaves on them too, so. Alright, I'm gonna put a few of these kind of going around the corner here. And put a few of these in around back here. I'm gonna put a few trees in here because I'm trying to have it so the campgrounds are not across from each other. So like I'm gonna put a campground in right here. I'll probably put that trailer in right here, and then that trailer. I'll probably do a campsite right here actually, and then probably do like another empty one. Then we have that motorhome for one, and then we can do a couple more with tents. So yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool. And put a small saplings here and there in. Alright, for this campground, I'm gonna put a couple of these benches in. And then we'll do, I'm gonna do a different style. We'll do this fire pit. Alright, we're gonna sell firewood. I'm gonna have it fuller though. I'm gonna put another stack in there. I'm gonna add in a couple more trees in between. And then I think that one's gonna be done. I like the way this came out. Alright, so moving on back up here. I'm gonna go get a visual. We're gonna take the gator up. That looks pretty good. I thought it was gonna be a little bit higher up, but apparently not. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sweet. We gotta fix the truck again. The tracks are half in the ground. Kaboom! There we go. I don't know why it looks pink. It's definitely a red. Yeah, like that red. Huh. This truck is sweet though. It's even got the winch. Yeah, so we got that walkway going down. This is a little steep, but let's put some grass in right there. And right here. There, I think this area is going to be complete as well. Oop, I left the door open. So this is a pretty cool cabin. I like it. You got your kitchen up front here. Well, I guess it'd kind of be... Well, it is the front. We got our open balcony up top. Then we got the deck looking at the... whatever you want to call it. The pond, river, lake, stream. I don't care. But it fits the area nice and well. I don't know if I'm going to put a road out back there going around. That is the edge of the map, pretty close up there. I like this. This is pretty cool. This actually kind of reminds me of what I did for that house on the island over there with that rock. And those chairs you can sit in too, so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put a couple trees in on the hill and then I'll be happy. These will look good when they have leaves on them in the springtime. I like these birch trees. Put a couple of these in. We got campground number 1, campground number 2. We got our beach, our extra parking lot. We got campground number 3, our empty campground number 4, and let's make one right here for this trailer. I'm gonna have this one not so close to the road. I'm gonna have it like further in. Actually, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna have this one turn. So I'm just gonna put a few of these around. And we'll do that one right across the driveway going up to the cabin. Actually, I got an idea. I don't think I'm gonna put that camper here. I think I'm gonna make this like another, like a small house type cabin. Yeah, I'm gonna do this right here. It's like a little small house. So I'm gonna do this one kind of tucked in. And I like it. It has a little hill right here too. And then I'll do more trees right here and hide it from the back of the road. I'm gonna put a little bit of grass down just to get the area up front started. Yeah, something like that though. I like how it's hidden around the corner. Alright, I'm gonna give these guys a Jeep. And let's change the color. Yeah, we'll do a black Jeep. I'm just gonna have something kind of like that. Let's give them a fire pit. It's a campground, everybody's gotta have fire pits. And chairs. Alright, we still got these 3 campers. We got places on that side. I don't know if I want to have like a little recreational field. We got the beach and the playground. I mean, I guess we could have some kind of like recreational field. I like the little water tower on the pond, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, that car is not sitting good. That's alright, we'll just have the Jeep there. That looks pretty good, I like the way that is on the hill. Okay. We could do a spot right there. I think I'm gonna leave that grassy area open actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do this pool and I think a volleyball net. Cause that'll make sense actually, cause the walkway coming across the parking lot's over there. Alright, we'll put the pool there. And where's this volleyball net? I'm gonna do all this sand. Okay, yeah, something kind of like that. I like that. I'll do like this little table with the umbrella. What should we do for a fence? What's this look like? Alright, I like that. That came out pretty cool. I'll do that. I'm gonna finish going around the roads with gravel. I like how this area came out. That's pretty good looking. I'm not gonna have that grass. I'm gonna turn that all into gravel. Alright, I got all the gravel around the road done. Gotta put grass down right here. There we go, that's better. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I added that in. That looks good. We got this bike rack. That will fit in really good. Alright. Oh, there's a bike right there, actually. I'll put one more in here. There's, yeah, right there. No, they are sitting right. Alright, cool. There we go. Sweet. They'll fit in there good. Alright, I like this. We got our volleyball area. We got the pool, even though we don't want to go in right now. Yeah, I like this area. That's came out really nice. So let's do another campground right here. And then we'll do one across the street. I think right here. Look, the deer's already thinking that's a good area. I didn't mean to scare you off, dude. But yeah, something like that. So let's start off by adding some more trees. And move it over closer to the tree. Let's put gravel down for the driveway. And you know they need their fire pit. We'll put that over there. Put a couple chairs in for them. And let's fill the rest of this area with grass. I like the bird sound since this map got an update. It doesn't have that one obnoxious bird that's really loud. Oh, I got rid of that one. Alright, so that's clear as day open to that campsite. So we'll put a few of these in right there. And we'll put that right there so it's kind of like on top of the camper. Alright. That looks like a pretty decently thick wooded area. It looks like a pretty sweet campground if you ask me. But I think as far as the middle, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty good. Alright, so what do we got now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 made. And I think I'm going to skip these two for now, because I already started working on this one right here. That looks pretty good. I like that. I messed with the ground a little bit, so I gotta... I might have to level it. Yeah, this place is gonna look nice in the summertime. Yeah, the ground is a little screwed up. That's fine, I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm gonna do a couple of these big trees out back here. Alright, let's give them that shaped fire pit. And where is a grill? Let's do a couple more of the stumps. I like the stump idea. Alright, I'll give him a bench. And then I'm gonna start painting some of this because I went too far with the gravel. Start putting in some of this grass. I like that campsite, it's pretty good. It's kind of right across from like the dock area. It's alright though. I could have moved over that way a little bit. Well, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I appreciate you watching. Hope you liked it. And if you would, subscribe to the channel, help me grow. Until next one. Peace, guys.